Hello everyone. Friday, July 12th. I want to record something specifically about option pricing and trading because I just saw a great example. Um, I'm not going to, okay, we will use charts a little bit, but I'm trying to not look at charts these days because aren't they just distracting? And what matters is the way you think rather than the way the squiggly line looks. In fact, I hate the squiggly line. I'm referring to the markets, and the line always goes to the right, but staring at it is just a complete waste of time, and it just makes you feel bad, right? Um, anyways, so let's see if this works for us. Uh, Real trading account in Think or Swim. I'm still using this platform. I want to specifically focus on OKLO. I have a small stake in OKLO, and it popped 14% today. And you say, oh, lucky or whatever. But let me explain what really happened, what I believe happened. And I was expecting this, sort of. So if you look at OKLO, I trade options much more than anything else. And OKLO was at around $10 a share. Um, it was a SPAC, Special Purpose Acquisition Vehicle, by Sam Altman. And the underlying value of the company, blah, blah, revenue barely matters. There is no revenue as far as I know. There is no income. It's a long-term play. I guess at this time we shall look at graphs on Google. I guess I still use this. So it was at $10 for a while because that was the, I think, like, I don't really know, but it was the pricing of the special purpose acquisition vehicle. Um, People put in their money not knowing what they're gonna buy. Turns out it was OKLO. And each share was priced at $10. And when they and then I guess it was shorted a little. I don't know. Maybe it was wasting time and people's time and money. I don't know. And when the purchase actually happened, it's still priced at $10 a share. Nothing changed. So there is a little bit of volatility. It went up, it went down. But I'm looking at it and it's like, okay, is there a reason for it to be anything other than $10? No. It's a long-term play. It's in a nuclear energy space. Whatever they're doing isn't even regulatory approved. It's not legal. And so then what happened is so I buy OKLO at $10 a share and I sell a covered call at $10 for 50 cents. So I'm ripping. I play weeklies. So if I let's forget friction right now. We're not gonna consider frictions here or market costs. So if I'm getting 50 cents for every $10, actually let's use real money rather than prices of options. So a lot costs costs $1,000 because that's 100 shares at $10. Okay, well, I will sell. I was selling. I'm approximating. I have my history of trades, but I'm not gonna access actual data right now, my actual trading data. So I let's say I sold covered calls at the money, $10 covered calls, 7 days out, whatever, for 50 cents. That's reasonable. That's more or less what happened. Okay, well, 50 cent per share, that's $50, right? So I'm making, let's say I'm making $50 on such a contract, which is close to real data, and my cost is 1,000. Okay, that's 5% return per week, because I'm playing weeklies. Well, there seems to be 50 weeks in a year, 52 weeks in a year. And so if you just do this every week, you will have 2.6 increase of your money, which in percent terms is 260% annualized return. That's a lot of money, a lot of return. Of course, friction just eats that away, and that's not realistic in real life. And again, as a side note, we traders are much more concerned with losses than with gains. We are talking about minimizing losses a lot more often than maximizing gains. I don't even need gains. I just need to not have losses. So we just discussed gains, but that's a little bit cheating because we should be discussing losses, potential losses. But anyways, so I'm making $50 on 1,000 per week if I'm doing that. Okay. It was at $10. Here you can see it this way. So it was at $10, and then it just dropped, boom, to 750. 750. Now why 750? When the acquisition just took place, you could buy and sell, you could trade options at $10 strike, $9 strike, $8 strike, weeklies that actually disappeared. There are no weeklies. This is only monthlies. 35 days out, 70 days out. There is no weeklies. If you look at NVIDIA, these are spaced out week by week. But if you look at OKLO, it's spaced out month by month. So the market maker is not writing weeklies on OKLO. I didn't know that when I started my position, when I entered my position. But the weeklies disappeared, and not only did the weeklies disappear, the strike prices disappeared as well. You cannot buy and sell $9 and $8 strikes. The strikes go from 10 down to 7.5. The market maker ain't writing the options. And the options are spread out to there are no weeklies, it's only monthlies, and the distance between the strikes is not $1 or half a dollar anymore. It's $2.50. If you look at GameStop, the distance between strikes is 50 cents. At OKLO, it's not 50 cents, it's not $1, it's $2.50. And what does that mean? So if you just assume, you have to trust me on this, or not trust, but just assume that options drive underlying price, not the other way around. You would think that the fundamentals and the cost, the value of the underlying causes the value of the derivative, but it's the opposite. The derivative determines the value of the underlying. The tail wags the dog. This is known as the NOPE indicator. I'm not going to go into that too much, but NOPE indicator, net option pricing effect, means, is a hypothesis. It's quite accurate. It says the options drive the underlying, not the other way around. And so if you just assume that, you would say, okay, well, all the options on OKLO disappeared and the strike prices disappeared. There is nothing between 10 and 7. Let's say there is downward pressure because this thing is not generating money. It's a long-term play. It's losing money. There is no revenue. It's wasting money. So there is a downward pressure on it, fundamentally. Okay, so we're talking about the range between $10 and $7.50. So where is it going to be between $10 and $7.50? Well, it will be anywhere, but it's like it literally can be anywhere. And so it was. It went from $10 to $7.50 because there is no reason for it to be anywhere. So the short interest may as well just drop it. And drop it to the next strike, to the next available option strike. Okay, but then why is it going up now, right? No reason other than, well, the strike expiration is coming up in 7 days. That's next Friday. It's going to be next Friday, options expire. So the market is pulling up to where it was before at $10. And that's why you have 13% jump from whatever, 7.5. It's pegged, the word peg. It was pegged to the strike price. And now it's trending towards the previous strike price, where it should be, $10. And it's going to hit $10. It may overshoot $10. It will wiggle around $10 in 7 days. Doesn't matter what happens before next Friday. It may still go down. But next Friday is going to be at maximum pain, which is probably $10. That's what I'm thinking. That's why it's up 13% now for like no reason. And after that, I think it's gonna go drop down back down to 7.5 for a month, and then August 16th. Well, it's less certain because things further in the future are less and less certain. But I think it's gonna go up to 10 again. Or if it's losing a lot of money, then it's gonna go to 7.5. Then it's gonna go to 5, but then return, mean revert back to where it was, which is like $10 or 7.5 if it's really wasting everybody's time. So just wanted to say that this is my explanation as to why today it jumped. Well, it doesn't matter that it happened today, but it matters that it happened, that it went down and then up, because it's still pegged to option strikes, 10 and 7.5. And if you look at this stuff, yeah, well, it's pegged at 10 long term. So I would be continuing to sell covered calls at $10 per share. I did that, then I exited when I had a lot of return, expecting it to go back, and that's when I will re-enter my option position. It's still gonna go up tomorrow or Monday or whatever. So next Friday at option expiration, I'm gonna enter a position 30 days out, next expiration date, at $10, because I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. So it's gonna wiggle around $10 a share. My update for today. Hope you found this meaningful. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. Of course, this is not posted on YouTube because I got a strike due to discussing the cerveza sickness. Stay healthy, my friends. Stay good. Have a great day.